Minus right, bro. I don't know how hard it is just not to be a pedo. Today, we're reacting to this. Do what need I say more? I have not really seen much actual evidence of this, and there's some other shit going on.
So just last week, I had made a video about the ongoing situation with music artist David and how he had potentially ruined his entire career and life due to his potential involvement with the missing 14-year-old girl named Celeste Rivas. David went from aspirations of gaming and streaming
unemployed
trending all over TikTok. And for more information on his rise, you guys can check out my last that makes David look even guiltier than he did before. I told you last time that when they found the dismembered body in the back of his Tesla, that he tried to completely ignore the situation and continue with his countrywide tour that he was on at the time. But now the situation has gotten to a point where they had to totally cancel the rest of his show.
If I ever found a body in my car, bro, I'd be like, bro, why the fuck is that found in my car, registered under my name and everything? That's just me though. I'd be like, we gotta get this sorted, but he didn't give a fuck.
And his label Interscope has also pulled all marketing and promotion on him amid this investigation. And as reported last time, he was complying with the authorities, but the police have still not publicly listed him as a person of interest. And based on the evidence I have, David has still been extremely active online, even as recently as yesterday. So let's start with the fact that people had been calling David out with these Epstein EDP rumors since last year. Although he went back and turned off his comments on this specific TikTok, someone had left a comment as early as February 2024 saying, "Waiting for LAPD to get your ass from..."
So people have just been known this. Minus right, bro. I don't know how hard it is just not to be a pedo.
Messing with a 13-year-old girl. On a TikTok that he had captioned, "Me to everyone I tricked into thinking this was a love song." And even back 2 weeks ago when the body was initially discovered, a Reddit user had commented, "This guy is a PDF from what I've heard. My sister, who is now in 9th grade, told me that he was dating an 8th grader, let's just call her C, and she would go on trips with him to LA. They're all in 9th grade now, and it turns out C's friends knew and he would pay them to keep their mouth shut."
Dude, I remember back in school, I had this like friend like a few years ago. He was like obsessed with David. He would pull up to like all his concerts and stuff. Like he just like fuck with him heavy. He showed support. And this was like a couple years ago. This was like before he was like even big. Like I didn't even know who he was. Like my friend knew before me. And I was like, oh, that was cool, I guess. I don't think I ever like tried to listen to any of his songs, but literally my friend had like stories posted with his songs and stuff. He's probably rolling over in his grave right now, but still. Alleged.
Has been missing for over a month now and no one knows her whereabouts. Definitely something strange going on. Which does line up with photos of David handing what appears...
True. I've seen this. I've seen this circle. Handing out cash to some little boy. Why is he even here, bro? There'd be no point of him being here. It's fruity ass.
To be teenagers, a brown bag.
Better take off my beanie, bro. This shit better make me mad.
A clip that resurfaced where David appears on stream with who people are saying is Celeste, and the girl in the video says something very strange.
I media trained you.
No, you didn't.
That's controversial.
It's controversial of kids.
What the fuck? No!
Are you... Just why?
Really good.
Okay,
It's been a good one. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh my. Delete everything. Delete everything. Everything goes.
So he tells his moderators there to straight up delete everything. Also, pay attention to the chat, as his fans literally joked about him going on an Epstein flight. They also talk about a David and Celeste Island trip, while also saying that he is...
Oh, so this shit has been known.
Someone also released a video from one of his concerts where he plays this unreleased song where David says this.
What the fuck?
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
That's just some R. Kelly shit, bro. I don't care about the law when I'm with you. Nigga, huh?
I mean, come on, guys. It was like this guy was addicted to dry snitching on himself in his songs and his music videos. And in a song called Decide that he released back in 2022, you know, back when this girl Celeste would have been 11 years old, David sings, "I know what the problem is, save your tears, 7 years, I know life is complicated." When obviously in 7 years from then, she would have been of age.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the plan is hopefully this music thing takes off crazy next year.
Why is he saying? Why are you saying that like you're not like up there, gang?
Well, I'm not there yet, but hopefully it's like even crazier next year. And then I'm going crazy year after year for the next 3 years, and then On the 4th year, I retire. And on the 5th year, I'm off the grid, living somewhere like on an island with this crazy crib.
Nigga wanted Epstein Island. He wanted his own island to diddle girls. The fuck?
No social media, no digital footprint. I'm
Gone.
just gone.
Digital footprint.
I'm just gone.
Bro's worried.
In 5 years, I'm gonna be gone.
Will you still remember me?
Yeah, bro.
Come on,
You'll
bro.
have like the secret codes to the mansion.
Yeah?
You can pull up on every
What's the
year.
secret code? Give us the first 2 numbers.
Absolutely
Of the secret.
not.
Now, 5 years from that clip would also be when Celeste would be 18 years old. There was also rumors that the two of them even shared a Spotify playlist together, and there was a
I just realized his plan was to wait until she was 18. Because she wasn't. And then he was going to live his happy little life with her. Oh, God, bro.
video from June 27th of last year where it looks like someone is sneaking her backstage at
And just so y'all know, if you're just tapped in, I have no idea anything about this. I know the basics, but this video just came out like yesterday, so we're seeing what's up with
one
this.
of David's shows. Now that looks to me like the body language of someone who is trying to be hidden. And it really does make me question, like, how many people were complicit in this cover-up? How many people knew that David was
So many
running
people
around
probably
with
got
this
paid by him,
underage
bro.
missing girl? Because even in his Discord, it's quite apparent that some of his fans kind of knew what was going on.
And I had the idea to kind of make this first music video introduce a character that I had been kind of ideating for a really long time. That's why you see him with the blindfold and the bloody shirt aesthetic and the bow tie. I'm really big into anime and I'm really big into manga, and I wanted to make my own manga series at one point, and I was writing a lot of poems and writing a lot of things for it. And a big part of that manga was an evil version of me named Itami, which means pain in Japanese. And he wears this blindfold, and he's basically an agent of chaos and kind of my alter ego. And the story of the manga went like I was a detective, and there was an evil version of myself that would kind of come.
Real talk. Okay, I feel like this with like every serial killer. He's not like a serial killer, I don't think, but with like every killer is they kind of like don't even know what's a lie or anything anymore. So what he's saying is probably like all true. Some parts it's like mixed in the lie. Do you guys know what I mean? He's like combining his life, whatever, and trying to like speak out about it because I guess it might make him feel better. I don't know. I'm not a psychologist, but you know, if you're a psychologist, hit me in the comments.
Out at random moments, and he would commit the crimes that I would have to solve as the detective. I'd be like solving murders that I'm committing myself.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. This guy might be a pedophile. He might be a murderer, but he's pretty artistic. That sounds like a fire manga, but like he's weird. He's weird. Bro could have just been normal and done all this.
He's holding the knife with the bloody thing. You got the girl who's basically like the ghost of the person.
Okay, I
he
don't know
killed.
about this. I don't know about this. I'm not supporting this
part.
part.
Other than that,
I spoke too
internet
soon, bro.
Investigators found an old video of David cleaning someone's shoes, captioned, "I clean people's shoes as a side hustle, by the way," and then they also found a picture of the girl Celeste sitting on a bus with the very same Jordans. And things would only get creepier when a now deleted user in his Discord server, who people suspect was Celeste, shared a photo where she has a David tattoo on her ring finger which dons a wedding ring. The same user also shared what appears to be her and David backstage laying down together, and in this alleged screenshot, David...
Okay, one thing I don't understand is that they have all this evidence of him with a little kid, right? But they haven't like done anything. Him just being a pedophile doesn't even... Okay, I'm not gonna say the murder doesn't matter because obviously that's a big fucking thing. Like, dude, I don't know what compels someone to do that, but this is just mind-boggling, bro. I don't know how he's not in jail.
The deleted user have a kid on the way back in July of 2024, which people obviously speculate could be the very reason that she ended up losing her life. And keep in mind, guys, at this time, all the information I'm sharing in this video is pure speculation. And technically, it is innocent until proven guilty, no matter how bad it may look. There was also old chats dug up where David says that he was addicted to watching videos. And to me, with some of this, it's like, at what point do they really consider, like, shutting down Discord or having a much heavier moderation system on that? I just really feel like every time some sick shit is happening, Discord is always involved as the means of communication. Now, to get back to the evidence, back in January of last year, David had posted a video on TikTok in which a user says, "Please adopt me, I need it." And David tags an account with the username 09-07 and says, "Should we?" And I want you guys to just take a wild guess whose birthday was on September 7th. which is also the very same day that David released his song Romantic Homicide, which, like I told you last video, was the disturbing imagery of a body being
Oh, I didn't know that part. That part is crazy.
a car. I mean, it's like all the dominoes are falling, all the evidence is lining up against David. I don't really know what more people need to see. He also made this video in 2024, when your car declined to therapy and they bring in that one.
Alright, either he has a fucking hating ass dude on him. Okay, well, let's go with the realistic thing. It's a lot more simple. He probably did it. Probably. But what if someone framed it? Could be a hating ass dude. I don't know what he's done, but it could be a hating ass dude. But I'd highly doubt it. He definitely did that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Hello Kitty girl that you met in 2021, and apparently this girl was known for her love of Hello Kitty. There are alleged Instagram story leaks from her where she has Hello Kitty Crocs on and is potentially talking about David's Hello Kitty doll. From the same Instagram leaks, people found her wearing a bracelet that matches this photo of a hand on David's face, and they also found her purse in the background sitting on the couch of one of David's TikTok videos with the same 2 keys you see there on the strap. And there was even speculation that David got the license plate on his Sprinter van changed to match her name. And people also found some alarming reposts on his TikTok page, where there are jokes about ending your girlfriend's life for talking to other guys, and being so jealous about stories from her past that you blow her brains out. Like, David, what past are you talking about? Like back when she was in elementary school on the playground, you sick bastard?
Fucking crazy
here's where
ad.
things get even stranger to me. Like I said, the police had not listed him as like a person of interest or even a suspect. And like I said, there is evidence that David has been online as recently as yesterday. Some of you may know that David was really close to a lot of the biggest streamers online. Him and this guy Jason had even made a song together that has now been taken off YouTube. And this streamer Lacey revealed that David had been watching his stream only 3 days ago.
David was in the viewer list on my stream and he just unfollowed me on Twitch. Is that, like, that's fucking creepy, no? Like, look, there's a blank for where the following was.
And just yesterday, he was tracked on Fortnite playing several matches of the casual reload game mode on his account. So I don't know,
playing
it's
with
like
little
the
girls.
guy's whole life could be at stake and he's out here just running Fortnite, like living freely. I mean, something about that just sits so wrong with me. Like, why is this guy not behind bars? I mean, honestly, this sick might be sitting back loving the attention, because since this whole situation went viral, he's been breaking his own streaming records, because obviously a majority of people had no idea who this guy was before this happened, and also people want to see
Another conspiracy. Craziest marketing strategy ever. Okay, am I dick?
potential dry snitching that he was committing in his very own songs.
Run away from home again, carving these notes into bloody arms.
You know, at this point, they have held a bit of a memorial for
Oh,
the
never
girl
mind. Nope,
Celeste.
that is
Her
not
brother has also
staged.
spoken
That is
out
not
thankfully
staged, bro.
for
My
the
bad.
support,
This
and
is
obviously
not
the
fucking
whole
staged.
situation for her family,
Wow.
whether she had a rough home life or not, has just been absolutely tragic. Either way, the situation just keeps getting darker, things just keep stacking up against this guy David. I mean, at this point, I'm really just interested in knowing how many people were complicit with this going on in the background, how many people were helping him sneak around this girl, and how many people might have David actually paid off, because obviously this whole thing has become just beyond disgusting. And it's really just one of the crazier stories that I can remember in recent time, but y'all let me know what you guys think about the situation down below. As always, I also want to thank you guys for watching today's video, dropping a like and subscribing, but I will continue to keep you guys updated. Y'all know it's been your boy the Tan Superman, and some other tragic stories out here need to be covered, so I'm out. Peace!
Wow, that was a good video. I don't understand still how he's not in jail, but you know, that's a story for another day. Just like that, that's it for today. Peace out.